What's up, Pepperdine? Today for math is going to be a little bit easier, maybe even a little bit of a review. Today we will continue practicing using a tape diagram to solve a problem. So if you can remember what that tape diagram looks like, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to do all the activities together. So you might want to pause the video to go grab a pencil and a paper. Make sure you have an eraser just in case. All right, we're gonna get started with our warm-up. We did this warm-up yesterday and it might have been a little bit frustrating because 1 minute isn't a lot of time to complete all of that. But is it okay if you don't finish all of this in 1 minute? Yeah, absolutely. Especially because in class, we have the paper in front of us and we just write the answer. But today we don't have that paper in front of us. So we're gonna have to write the whole number sentence. But that's awesome because it's extra practice for us. So what we're gonna do is start writing 5 plus blank equals 10. Now we're just gonna see if we can get more than we did yesterday. So if you remember how many you did yesterday, awesome. If you don't remember, that's okay. You're just gonna try and do as many as you can and take your time. Got it? Point to yourself and say, I can do it. Point to your computer and say, my friends can do it. Go like this, swirl your fingers in your ear saying, we can all do it. All right, do you have a pencil? Do you have a paper? You have 1 minute to do as many as you can. You mark, it's set, go. Stop. Count how many you did. See how many you did on yours. When you have that, write how much the number is and put a circle around it. If you got at least 1, give yourselves a 2 claps and a oh yeah. If you got at least 5 of them that you finished, you give yourself a little, I don't know what this is called, just a little like, oh yeah, I did it. Swipe that off your shoulder. If you did at least 10, go ahead and give yourself a ooh, ah, I'm a fuzzy bear. If you did more than 10, which is super awesome because we only have 1 minute and that's not a lot of time, go ahead and give yourself a little chili pepper. We can do that chili pepper together. So grab your jars. Go ahead and twist the lid on your jars. Go ahead and pull that chili pepper out. Take a bite. It's way too hot. We need milk, like Alan says. Go ahead and gulp, 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 gulp. All better. All right, now that we've warmed up our brain, we've warmed up our body and our voices, we're gonna move on to the next part of our math activity today. We are gonna work on our number story together. We're gonna read it together today. So go ahead, readers, go ahead and point your fingers up. I'm waiting. I don't see all your pointer fingers. Too slow, try it again. Point your fingers up. All right, looks like you're ready. Go ahead and point to the first word. What's that word say? It, right? Super easy. The word is it. Read it with me. It rained 7 days in February and the same number of days in March. How many days did it rain in those 2 months? Use a tape diagram to help you solve. Go ahead and pause the video and I want you to read it one more time to yourself. All right, now that you've read it 2 times, one with me and one by yourself, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna start by just underlining and circling some really important information that I wanna remember. So let's read it. It rained 7 days in February. So I'm gonna underline that, and I'm actually gonna put an F for February, if I can do a cool F. And how many days did it rain in February? 7, you're right, I'm gonna put a 7. And the same number of days in March. How many days did it rain in March? It says the same number. What does that mean? That's the same number. You're right, in March it also rained 7 days because it's the same as February. Not a lot of rain. How many days did it rain in those 2 months? So what's it asking us to do? How many days did it rain in those 2 months? So are we putting them together or are we taking them apart? Putting them together, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a tape diagram, and I'm gonna get started by drawing February first. Draw my rectangle. This doesn't have to be the best. You can draw yours with me. And I'm gonna write a 7 on the inside. Oops. I'm gonna write a 7 on the inside and put F for February. Now I'm gonna write about March. I'm gonna do that a different color. And I'm gonna draw my tape diagram of March, also 7. Now these should be the same size because 7 is an equal number, but mine's a little funky, that's okay. Now, am I going to add these together or am I going to subtract these to figure out my answer? You're right, we're going to add them. So I'm gonna write 7 plus 7 equals blank. And that's how we're gonna figure out how many days it rained in February and in March. I'm not going to write the answer. You can do that and you can share it on your Class Dojo story. All right, and we're gonna move on to our last part. We did our number story, and now we're gonna move on to our last part. We just did our number story, and now we have using number bonds to solve. Yesterday we practiced breaking up both numbers the say 10 way with number bonds. Today we're only gonna break up one of the numbers to help us figure it out. So go ahead and read this number sentence to yourself. All right, 19 plus 15 equals blank. Might seem kind of easy. You might be able to do it in your head, but I can't do it in my brain, so I have to break it up. So I'm going to break up the number 15 using tens and ones. Can everybody go ahead and say the number 15 the say 10 way? If you said 10 and 5 more makes 15, you're correct. So I'm actually going to write it just like that. 10 and 5 more equals 15. I'm going to cross this out too because I don't want to accidentally add that again. Now I still need to add it together. I need to add 19 plus 10 plus 5. I'm going to make it easy and I'm only going to do one of them. So I'm going to do 19 plus 10. And what does that equal? You're right, it's super easy. I'm just adding one group of 10 to another group of 10. So that makes 2 10s and 9 plus 0. There we go, 29. But I'm not done yet because I forgot. I can't forget about this guy. I didn't add him yet. So I need to add 29 plus 5. 29 plus 5. Now you can do this in your brain and hold 9 in your brain and count on. Or you can break it up. You can build 2 groups of 10. And, I lost it. And 9 more. I'm just going to do dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5 more over here. All right, I'm going to add it together. Let's count the ones. There's 5, so I can go like this and cross it out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I find 10, what do I got to do? Make a group of 10. You're correct. So I have one group of 10, another group of 10, and another group of 10. So now let's add it up. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And there you have it. This is one of your problems in your math today and a strategy that you can use. Alrighty then. And last but not least, we have our activities that we are doing. It says your turn. Today, your lesson is lesson 26, page 105 to 108. After you've completed that lesson, you can choose one activity to do. You have 3 activities to choose from: math book pages, ST Math, or the number story that we did together. After that, you want to submit a video of your math on Class Dojo under the Tuesday Math. And that's all you have to do for math today. Should be super easy. It's a lot of review. Good luck and have fun.